Good evening and welcome to White Plains Wildcats basketball on FNN, the Friday Night Network. Road game tonight as the Wildcats on the road here at Weaver High School to take on the Weaver Bearcats. I'm Grady Sapp alongside Jason Palmer. The Wildcats coming off a couple of straight defeats to the Jacksonville Golden Eagles and last night at home to the Anniston Bulldogs. Coach Joy Watts and her squad will be looking to rebound tonight. Let's get the first word from Coach Watts. She is standing by with Colton Howard.
You guys come off a tough loss last night. What's some things you want to improve upon?
We want to focus on our offensive, defending the offensive rebound, limiting those, and definitely closing out a little bit more effectively.
You guys are playing a rivalry game today against the Weaver Bearcats. How's that factor into your game plan?
It's always fun competing against rival schools. We just want to go out and make sure we're focused on our game plan and execute.
Appreciate it, Coach Watts. Good luck.
All right, that's Coach Joy Watts. The Wildcats getting set to try to rebound. Jason, against a Weaver team that started out like a house of fire. They won their first 5 before dropping 5 in a row. Follow that up, so they come in at 5-5 mark tonight. They're another team looking to rebound.
Yeah, they are. Coach Gary Ashley has done a good job with this team. And, you know, they started out, like you said, on fire. They won 2 close games at the end on last-second shots. Cortez was the one that hit both of those shots, and kind of strange, but picked up a lot of momentum there and started out the season 5-0, like you said, and has lost their last 5. But a young team only has 1 senior on the team and 1 junior on the team. So playing a lot of sophomore and freshmen, and so they're growing, they're learning his system, and he's done a good job with him. I saw him at a camp this summer and got to talk to him, and just a real enthusiastic coach and proud of his girls and proud of the Weaver program. White Plains, on the other hand, I tell you what, Grady, it's been, like we talked about last night, such a tough stretch for the Lady Wildcats, and they haven't played bad. They have not played bad at all. Last night was in the game there at the half. It was 25-19, and they've had good first halves. Their last 3 defeats, and just got to find a way to finish. Now, of course, last night, Anniston, a very, very tough team, but we hung in there, scrapped with them. There's no quitting these girls. There's a lot of fighting these girls. You've got different players stepping up every night, and Hannah Barno is on fire. She is shooting the lights out, and hopefully she can continue that as we go on through the season. Shelby Wood has done her part, and they've done a lot without her scoring a lot. Needed her scoring more last night. Only had 2 points, but the rest of the team is kind of trying to pick up some slack. But other teams are really closing in on Shelby offensively and double teaming her a lot, and she's not been able to get a lot of shots off and points off. But look for the Wildcats to come out confident tonight and ready to play Weaver.
Well, the one thing that this team has done, they've been able to do really well in the first half. And we've talked about this before, but the problems have maybe tended to be finishing it off and finding a way to sustain that momentum in the third and fourth quarters. That they're still looking for that.
And I don't think it's a matter of conditioning.
No.
A lot of times when you see that, you think, well, they're not conditioned. The teams aren't ready to play a full quarter game. Well, that's not the case with our team, because we're playing just as hard at the end as we do at the beginning. It's just the adjustments after halftime. We're not making those as well, and maybe we do get just a tad tired, but we've got to have more players step up and play a complete game, play a full quarter game.
No question about that. Hopefully they can put that together tonight here on the road, taking on the arch rival, the Weaver Bearcats. We'll grab a timeout. We're coming back with more Wildcats basketball on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Calhoun Insurance in Oxford is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Professional Apothecary has been the Talladega area's trusted hometown pharmacy for generations. We can meet all your prescription and insurance needs. Plus, you'll find all the basic over-the-counter medications. There's a full line of support hose, and don't forget to check out our Dollar Saver shelf. When it comes to medical supplies, Professional Apothecary has you covered. You'll find everything from mobility needs to home and portable oxygen, CPAP equipment and supplies, easy lift chairs, and a full line of Dr. Comfort shoes.
Merry Christmas from Professional Apothecary.
Just off the square in Talladega.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
Every day's a great day to stop in a Samco Express Mart. You'll find plenty of snacks to choose from, and Samco has all your favorite drink brands, all nice and cold. You'll find those last-minute light grocery items you need, and a great variety of grab-and-go brands that's sure to cure any case of the munchies. There's lots of candy, mints, and gum, too. Make sure you fuel up before or after the game. With over 30 locations in the area, there's always one close by. Samco Express Mart.
Listen carefully. If your student loan debt is overwhelming you and things seem hopeless, we've got great news.
If you're still struggling with your student loan debt, there are government programs available that may actually lower your payments by consolidating your federal student loans. Just call us. We'll review your situation and work with you to consolidate your debt. In many cases, depending on your situation, we can lower your monthly payments in half or more. It doesn't matter how much you owe or how far behind you are. Even if you're in default, call us right now to find out how we can lower your payment in half immediately. You can stop the harassing phone calls and the wage garnishments. All you need to do is pick up the phone and call us right now. We can remove your default status, consolidate your federal student loans, lower your payments, and we can do it today. Stop worrying. This is a real solution that can help. So please call us right now.
Call 800-917-8671. That's 800-917-8671.
Back here at Weaver High School at Dearman Gymnasium as we get you set for the Weaver Bearcats and the White Plains Wildcats, the first road game since the season opener for the Lady Wildcats.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, isn't it? I was wondering when we were going to have a road game. It's kind of weird, but we'll see how the Lady Wildcats play on the road. They ought to be excited. I always like going around to different gyms in the county and playing, and I know the girls like to compete against different schools. You heard Coach Watts talk about that, so it'll be interesting to see how they come out and compete. Doesn't look like we're going to have the starting five introduced here.
No, it does not, so we will just run them down, of course, for White Plains. It's Shelby Wood, Hannah Barno, MC Young, A.K. Dothard, Corey Burgess will be the starting five on the floor. And for the Lady Bearcats, looks like Tayana Perry is out there. Also is going to be Adia Thompson. Number 11 out there is Emily Reed. And 10 out is Rain Beck. And we'll try to get the others for you as we go. Opening tip going to be controlled by the Wildcats.
Also, Kalia Cortez, the freshman, that hit the 2 game winners earlier in the season for Weaver.
Let's see how White Plains starts out here on the road. Shelby Wood goes in deep, fires it out to Barno. Pass a little off the mark, didn't have a chance to get the open look for 3. Wood with it again, going to drive down deep, cut off at the baseline. Cross courts it to Dothard. She'll charge baseline, cut off inside, back over to Young. And still the post player is not looking to score like we'd like to see. And now we get a turnover, a travel in. Or was it a travel or a 3-second?
Travel there. Dothard did try to drive along the baseline. Weaver done a good job cutting her off there. Young kicked that ball out quick as she got it. We'd like to see her try to score more.
Inside look that time for Beck. Couldn't make the shot. Follow-up foul on the shot, so going to the line and shooting 2 will be the Bearcats as we're just underway here in Weaver, and that will be Perry who will go to the line and shoot the 2 free throws for the Bearcats.
Yeah, that was a case of nobody boxing out on the offside or the backside rebound there, no help there. And Young had to come from defending back around to try to defend the rebound and the shot that was put back up and fouled her there. But more Lady Wildcats have got to get involved on the rebounding.
So 1 for 2 on the free throws. Weaver on top, 1-0 here tonight. And I don't know who the personal was on. They're not going to put those on the board here at Weaver, so we're going to have to do the best we can with that.
Yeah, I didn't see who that was either, so I'm going to guess it was Mary Claire Young. She was only one around there. As Al's leaving us from EA Sports today, and almost ran into the camera.
He did. He's got to watch Al. There's a steal by A.K. Dothert. Nice defense. She'll take it down the length of the court. A little push on the other end. A.K. gets it to drop nevertheless.
Like to see her drive all the way down and make that basket, even after the contact. Still had the poise enough to take it up strong and hit the shot.
Perry will drop it off to Reed. She'll hand it off outside now for Beck. Rain Beck has it taken away by Wood. Shelby will take it down. Loses a little bit of control now. Weaves it back over and drops it off the hands of Corey Burgess. Saves it in, but it'll be back in the hands of the Bearcats. Turnover for the Wildcats. Fired ahead. Here's Beck off the glass. Good.
Not getting back on defense there. Mary Claire Young, the only one back there, need to have some help.
Thompson with the assist for the Bearcats, and now they're back on top by 1. Young will kick it back outside. Hannah Barno, a first 3 of the night. That one no good. Young with the rebound. Right back outside to Shelby Wood. Drop it down for Dothert. Pump fake shot up. Good.
Dothert with 4 points for the Wildcats. Good job taking it quickly up as soon as she got it.
Now back outside. That'll be Thompson with it. Goes back to retrieve the basketball. And a steal by Shelby Wood. Anticipates the pass. Lays it up and in. Wildcats up by 3. And we'll have a whistle and a timeout on the floor. Wildcats on top of the Bearcats here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Hey guys, welcome to Top of the River. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We're where families come for fresh seafood, delicious steaks, and farm-raised catfish. There's great appetizers, our famous greens, cornbread, slaw, onions, and everybody loves our fried dill pickles. We also have private rooms, reservation seating, and handle large parties. And we now offer on-site catering.
Thank you for coming to Top of the River.
Open 7 days a week. Best catfish in the world.
Good start for the Lady Wildcats on the road here tonight at Weaver. They've outscored the Bearcats by 3 in the first couple of minutes of this one. Grady Sapp, Jason Palmer with you. And Jason, look sharp on defense so far.
Yeah, ball handling, it seems to be an issue for the Weaver Bearcats right now, and it's only going to get worse as we intensify the pressure, but there's an opening there.
And there's a reach-in ticky-tack foul on Cortez as she drives for the basket. I think that's before the shot, though, so the basket won't count. And it'll be Weaver with the basketball taking it out on the baseline.
Once again, we couldn't see who that foul was on.
No, we're just gonna kind of be in the dark on that. MC Young with a nice block on the inside of Cortez's shot, and Wildcats will have it again. Burgess fired ahead for Bardo. She'll look to penetrate, drops it off inside to Dothert. Puts it up and in. A.K. Dothert with another basket. It is 8-3 Wildcats.
I think the switch turned on from the second half on last night. She's really looking to score better. Got 6 points already in the game.
Let's see, that personal foul is on Hannah Barno, I believe, number 10.
That was a quick hand signal there.
I'm having to read sign language and read it fast, and I'm not really adept at it, I'll be honest, Jason.
Wow.
First free throw is in there. That is Abby Gaines, who was checked in the game for the first time tonight. Second free throw on the way for Gaines. That was too strong. Long rebound pulled down by Beck. And she will hand it back off, and I believe she walks with the basketball. She does, so White Plains will have it going the other way. And now Weaver looks like they want to pressure it backcourt. Over to Bardo. Get it back to Dothert. Ahead for Chandler. And Shelby Wood getting a little breather here early on. Pass down the sideline and a travel call on the other end. MC Young goes to the floor, so it'll be Weaver basketball. They trail by 4.
Yeah, the pressure there caused a turnover because it brought Young way outside of her comfort zone there. Forced her to try to handle the ball and turnover.
So back in the hands of the Bearcats. They trail by 4. And they'll operate with Perry touching it, get it back outside to Beck. She'll dish it off to the near side for Thompson. Thompson now going to find Gaines, and Gaines loses it out of bounds, dribbles it on the sideline, so another turnover for the Weaver Bearcats.
Yeah, great. We can see that, this Weaver Ball Club just not as experienced as the Wildcats are, playing a lot of young players. We talked about only one senior and one junior.
Quick look for Hannah Barno, can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by Thompson and the Bearcats. So Thompson will bring it back up the floor quickly. Weaver back in business offensively. Cortez drop it down inside. Nice feed shot up and will not fall for Thompson. It's out of bounds though, and it'll belong to the Weaver Bearcats as it goes off of the Wildcats. Had it on the rebound, couldn't control it.
Kind of went over the back there. Bearcat did. No foul call.
Lob it in for Cortez. She will penetrate. Shot up, no good. Block. And off the hands of, I believe, Cortez that time. It should be White. Nope, they're going to say off the hands of White Plains again.
Yeah, the proper way to call it out of bounds is to go up with your hand and then point which direction the ball is supposed to go. And right now, me and you are trying to guess.
Yes, we are. Outside shot was short from the three-point line. Shelby Wood will have it for White Plains. Down the floor to Dothard. She's been the real go-to person tonight, and there's a foul reaching on Thompson that time for the Bearcats.
That'll be her first.
I'm going to watch the sign language just so I can get better at it. And I saw it. I saw the 2 and the 3 real fast. Though.
Okay.
So
Carly Wood will check in. Carly had a quiet night last night, didn't score against the Bulldogs. And she loves to score.
Dothard will get it in, knocked out of bounds off the hands of the Bearcats. Good aggressive play down there defensively by Cortez. And they'll get it in this time for Burgess, and the Wildcats will set up shop. Baseline pass down to Barno, right back topside to Burgess, over to Carly Wood. She'll look to penetrate, cut off, bounce it inside, and it's kicked away. It'll belong to White Plains, kicked by one of the Weaver Bearcats.
All Carly could do to pass that ball rather than shoot. The defense pretty solid there for Weavers. We got a timeout.
That'll be the media timeout. 8-4, the lead for the Wildcats here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Aniston Storage is one of the area's finest household and commercial storage facilities. Fenced, well lit with security cameras, this multi-unit facility can meet all of your short or long-term storage needs. Aniston Storage is safely accessible 24 hours with an electric gate and keypad entry, each unit securely locked to protect your valuables. Sizes available are 10 by 10 up to 10 by 40 feet. We also offer outside storage for boats, campers, trailers, or motorhomes. Find everything you need at our website, AnistonStorage.com. You can even reserve your unit and pay your bill. Aniston Storage, 3100 Red Morris Parkway in Aniston.
Tom Young and all the attorneys of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington are some of the most experienced and respected attorneys in the area. Their firm specializes in personal injury, insurance fraud, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, real estate, and corporate law. The law firm of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington. Call them at 256-235-2240.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Out of the timeout, it'll be Wildcats basketball. They lead it by 4. We'll try to add to that lead here on the offensive end. It'll be Barno to get it in for Young. Hand it right back outside to Shelby Wood. Shelby will move with it down low. Barno in the corner. Her 3 is too strong. Carly Wood keeps it alive. Get it back outside now for Burgess, and White Plains will go back to work. Here's Burgess with it. Comes over to the left side. Barno with another 3 ball.
Yes.
Good. Hannah Barno.
If you don't succeed, try again, and she has missed her first 4 from three-point land.
Carly Wood with a good defense and another takeaway by White Plains. Well, they've been quick with the defensive hands tonight. And as you said earlier, Weaver having a hard time ball handling right now. Inside look for Carly Wood. Give it right back out to Barno. Back to Burgess. And back down low to Carly Wood. Really looking to get inside a little more tonight. Weaver collapsing on that, but White Plains taking the looks. Here's Barno with another outside look. That's off the glass, no good. And rebounded underneath by Thompson. Thompson will drop it ahead now for Cortez. Nice catch, and she travels. Pass a little high, force the shuffling of the feet.
A little bit too nice a catch. Just try to catch that in transition and couldn't make it go for it. But by far, you see Cortez, very talented, just a freshman, entered in the starting lineup about the 3rd game in the season. And she's a very good player for Weaver.
So the Bearcats will go back to, or rather the Wildcats will go back to work. And they will drop it down for Barno outside. She'll swing it around to Burgess, dropping it down low for A.K. Dothard to Carly Wood. Off the baseline shot won't go. Tipped around, and the Bearcats will have it. Bringing it back up the floor is Beck. She'll push it up quickly, drop it off outside for Cortez. Burgess gets in there. Carly Wood, don't stand too near.
No. That last possession, I think Carly jerked the ball out of Dothard's hands there.
Outside, inside now. Wood gets it again. Tries to bounce it over for Dothard, and it's going to be on the floor, tied up. It'll belong to the Weaver Bearcats, I believe.
Now, bounce pass in the middle of the lane very rarely happens. See Jocelyn Harris checking in.
Clock stopped momentarily. 2:15 mark here of the first quarter, and now we're back to action. Nice start for the Wildcats tonight. Almost a steal there by A.K. Dothard. White Plains doing a good job of anticipating the passes so far. This one, wild shot on the inside, will not go for Cortez. And now Burgess loses it, and it'll belong to the Bearcats.
Burgess thought that Weaver knocked it out there. You know, Jocelyn Harris into the game now. We talked about her last night. It seems like she might have been a little bit wide-eyed last night playing against the Anston Bulldogs. Really her first big game of her varsity career, and looks poised tonight.
Shot missed by Beck. The putback and follow-up by Cortez is good, but she is going to be guilty of the charge, so it's a turnover going the other way for the Wildcats.
Speaking of Jocelyn Harris, nice job getting set there, drawing the charge.
And now the officials will blow it ready for play. Shelby Wood and company will go back to work as we go under 1:50 here in the opening quarter. And so Gray Young in the ball game. Hand it back outside to Barno. Now get it back to Shelby Wood. She'll look cut off. Now looks inside. Now bring it around. Bounce it over to Gray Young. Quick shot short. Long rebound going to be pulled down by Cortez. And there's going to be the foul on Shelby Wood as she goes in and tries to make something happen, but going to be guilty of the block.
First foul on Shelby. 1:28 to go in the first quarter.
And again, we have no idea how many team fouls. None of that. Inside look for the Bearcats, and that'll be Thompson. Harris does a good job again on the defensive end, tied up. And this time it'll belong to White Plains on the tie-up.
Good job. Harris getting position on the rebound.
So Wildcats with it and the lead. Weaver took the early lead, but then White Plains, once they got in front, they have not relinquished it here in this opening quarter. Barno outside, drop it down inside for Dothard. Kick it back around to Gray Young, down low for Harris. She's going to be fouled on the reach in by the Bearcats.
2 passes on that possession to go inside, and good looks there. Just defense by Weaver closing it off inside.
Dothard handed off for Shelby Wood. Oh, nice pass down low for Jocelyn Harris. Couldn't handle it. Saved by Gray Young. Now get it back outside, reset. Barno wide open look for 3. Right wing is short. Rebounded underneath by the Bearcats.
Not a bad possession by White Plains.
No, got the look, just couldn't knock down the shot. Thompson with the rebound. She's got the ball. She'll hand it over to the near side for Reed. Inside pass knocked away, and Shelby Wood has it for White Plains. Wildcats might hold for the final shot of the quarter.
Good job by Dothard, anticipating the pass and knocking it away.
Now back outside for Shelby Wood. White Plains with 15 seconds. Back to Barno. Hannah inside to Dothard. Puts up the little short range jumper and rattles it home. A.K. Dothard, the hot hand so far tonight.
8 points already in this quarter.
Cortez with the wild shot at the buzzer. No good at the end of one. White Plains on top. It's Wildcats basketball on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
When you wait forever for the cable guy, you get bored. When you get bored, you start staring out windows. When you start staring out windows, you see things you shouldn't see. When you see things you shouldn't see, you need to vanish. When you need to vanish, you fake your own death. When you fake your own death, you dye your eyebrows. And when you dye your eyebrows, you attend your own funeral as a guy named Phil Shifley. Don't attend your own funeral as a guy named Phil Shifley. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV.
Call Customer First Satellite in Oxford.
Serving Calhoun County for over 30 years, Crawford Office Supply offers selection, convenience, and low prices. Choose from a wide variety of office furnishings featured in their huge showroom. With savings of 50 to 70% off scratch and dent items. You'll find it all from pens and paper to janitorial supplies at Crawford Office Supply, including on-site printing, all backed up by unmatched personal service and free delivery to local business. Crawford Office Supply, 301 South Layton Avenue in Anniston. Remember, buy local, it matters.
Welcome back here to Weaver High School. Dearman Gymnasium with the Wildcats with a good first quarter. They lead this one here in the early going. And Jason, it was really all defensive steals and pressures that really got things going for the Wildcats.
Yeah, we knew playing those tough games that the Wildcats have played lately would pay off, and it has tonight as they really stepped it up defensively tonight, stepping into passing lanes, rebounding well, getting good minutes from players coming off the bench. Gray Young right there with a good rebound.
So the Wildcats back to work offensively here early in the second quarter. Chandler will touch it, give it back to Wood. Cross-courted over to Young. Now topside to Burgess, down low for Dothard, who has been the go-to girl tonight for White Plains. Inside again to Dothard. Couldn't handle the pass that time. And it'll be off to the races for the Bearcats. That's Reed with it. Shelby Wood knocks the ball out of her hands. Reed the last to touch it. It'll belong to White Plains.
Shelby, good defense that time all over the court. Such quick feet and quick hands.
And now MC Young will check in. AK Dothard going to get a breather here for the Wildcats. MC will do the honors inbounding it across the way. And Corey Burgess will bring it back up the floor now for White Plains. Over to Chandler. Back out to Burgess. And back to Chandler, then back to Burgess another time around the horn to Wood. And White Plains just going to work it around, look for that opening inside. That time it's not there, but it's off the hands of Thompson for the Bearcats, so it'll stay White Plains basketball. Burgess looking to get it in, lob it over the head of Young, and she'll bring it back in. And White Plains will set up shop another time.
Burgess will move over to the off guard on the right side, fill in where Barno's position was.
Steal this time by Cortez. Now Reed has it stolen right back by Shelby Wood. She lays it up and in, and the Wildcats now into double digits on the lead.
I hate to play against Shelby because she would get on my nerves. I'm telling you, she's everywhere.
Everywhere you look, that girl is there. Shot missed again by the Bearcats. Follow-up is put in. That's Emily Reed with the basket.
Reed with her first field goal.
And here, get it into MC Young. Back over to Shelby Wood. Shelby, a little one-handed pass to Gray Young. Little jumper is short. Rebounded by Reed. Kick it out ahead for Cortez. Kalia Cortez over Burgess. Kiss it off the glass.
Tough shot by Cortez. Hit the running jumper.
And a quick timeout taken by Coach Watts and the Wildcats. They're on top in this one. It's FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Is your business growing and now you need a new and bigger building? Has your organization outgrown their facility and now it's time to expand? Do your hobbies require the need for more space? If you're paying rent, but now you want the advantages of owning, the prospect of financing, construction, and on-time completion may seem out of your reach. General Steel Corporation has the answer. A pre-engineered steel building from the General will not only look great and satisfy almost any need, but you'll save time and money. Our team will help you create your building and deliver it to your location. We offer design services to help you present your concept to board members, bankers, or for fundraising. And the General can even help with financing. General Steel is a name you know, with quality backed by a 50-year structural warranty. Call today and find out how easy it is to have the building you want. You may even save up to $20,000 with rebates. If you need space, you need the General.
And out of the timeout, Coach Watts didn't like the way things were transitioning. A couple of quick baskets by Weaver cuts the lead down just a bit, back to 7 after the Wildcats had stretched it to double digits. So White Plains out of the timeout will face full court pressure from Weaver. Shelby Wood will get it, and she's going to be fouled.
Wow.
That's an easy one. That is Tiana Perry who commits the personal.
easy one and a scary one as she stuck that leg out. And, man, anytime you see that, it's lucky Shelby's able to bounce up after that.
Shelby's tough.
She is.
Tough as nails. And Wood will operate with the ball for White Plains. Picks up the dribble. Now come over near side. Nelson with it. Hand it inside to Young and back outside to Nelson. Back to Wood. And now she'll try to kick it out, and it's going to be intercepted. And that pass stolen by Perry. Stolen back by Wood. Give it back to Perry, and now she'll make the shot. That's 3 baskets in a row. 6-0 run for the Weaver Lady Bearcats here to start this second quarter. Barno outside, quick 3 is off the mark. Nelson with the rebound, saves it inside. Wood will track it down for White Plains.
Good job, Nelson. Going to the ball, getting the rebound and kicking it back out. Doesn't play a whole lot, and that's huge for Lady Wildcats, but couldn't handle the pass there from Burgess, so turnover on the Wildcats. Kind of getting sluggish right now, Grady.
Yeah, Weaver has kind of wrestled the momentum away from White Plains, and they'll go back to work. And there's the shot. No good this time. Cortez, well, she's not afraid to shoot it, is she?
No, she's not. And drawing some contact, no whistle there.
And now Wood gets in a little deep, kick it back out to Burgess. She will put up the shot. That's off to the side, no good. Over the back, rebound that time by Beck. She will fire it ahead for Reed, puts it up off the glass and in for the Bearcats.
This Weaver team is pushing the ball up the floor, Grady.
Yeah, once White Plains got it to 11, Weaver quickly has outscored them 8-0. And now we're looking at a 3-point ball game. Wildcats need a good trip offensively this time. Outside Nelson, the pass knocked away by Weaver, so it'll be White Plains basketball. Carly Wood will get in the ball game, which will give you a little presence on the inside.
One thing Weaver has done is they've closed off those shots from the inside and forcing the Wildcats to shoot from the outside. When you do that, your rebounds are going to be longer, and therefore it gives the defensive team a chance to get those long rebounds and kick it out and get going on the fast break.
And another turnover by White Plains. The steal by Perry and down the lane, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul. Carly Wood is going to pick up the personal for White Plains. Non-shooting foul, of course.
Got to be getting close to 7 team fouls.
Now the Bearcats back to work offensively. Beck has it outside and it's stolen away. Shelby Wood with another steal for White Plains. She will take it coast to coast. Puts up the shot, short, tipped around. Carly Wood gets it, fouled on the way up. Carly Wood will go to the line and shoot 2 for White Plains.
Did exactly what she's supposed to do. Anytime you get that ball inside the paint on the offensive rebound, take it right back up. She got fouled there, and they'll go to the line to shoot 2. Didn't score last night, looking for her first points.
And not on that one. This is the first free throw. She'll have one more. Misses them both. Rebounded by the Bearcats. That is Beck with it. Stolen again by Shelby Wood. She's done a nice job stepping into passing lanes tonight. Get it over to Burgess, out to Shelby Wood again, and White Plains will set the half-court look.
She's doing a good job reading the eyes of the passer there. They're trying to get out and run, and Shelby's just sitting back and waiting and picking off those passes one by one.
Inside for Carly Wood. Fights through the defenders, draws another foul. Nope, travel. Travel on before the shot and before the contact. So
trying to split those defenders there and forcing that shot there.
And we have our media timeout. 3:44 remaining, opening half. White Plains by 3 on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA. Professional Apothecary has been the Talladega area's trusted hometown pharmacy for generations. We can meet all your prescription and insurance needs. Plus, you'll find all the basic over-the-counter medications. There's a full line of support hose, and don't forget to check out our Dollar Saver shelf. When it comes to medical supplies, Professional Apothecary has you covered. You'll find everything from mobility needs to home and portable oxygen, CPAP equipment and supplies, easy lift chairs, and a full line of Dr. Comfort shoes.
Merry Christmas from Professional Apothecary.
Just off the square in Talladega.
Out of the timeout, Weaver with the basketball. Another chance for the Bearcats to tie, or at the very least cut it to 1. When we strip down, they've done a nice job, Jason, coming back in this second quarter.
Yeah, they have, really pushing the ball to the floor, and the Wildcats haven't hit but 1 bucket here in this second quarter.
Good defense by Corey Burgess will force the double dribble, and a turnover by the Bearcats. White Plains will inbound it here on the sideline right in front of the bench. And back to work offensively.
We're relying on Hannah Barno's three-point shooting too much. We got to find somebody else that can score. There she is.
Shelby Wood knocks down the 3.
She's got all 5 of the Wildcats' points here in this quarter.
Here's Beck outside. That shot won't fall. Thompson with the rebound. The putback no good. And now the rebound and over the back call. Perry with the rebound. And over the back on White Plains. I didn't catch that one. Let's see. And
could you make it out?
I couldn't make it out. Coach Watts stood up just as he did the sign language, so I don't know.
Well, speaking of Coach Watts, that's during Bowtie's last 2 interviews with her, it's been the thing that she's pointed out is boxing out. We got to do a better job boxing out. In that time, 2 offensive rebounds, didn't box out.
And the follow-up shot is good by the Bearcats, so once again, they have it back down to a 3-point advantage for White Plains. Inside Carly Wood. Back outside Burgess will track it down. Barno in the corner, not there. Burgess bounces it down low for Carly Wood. And she travels. Second turnover for Carly as she tries to penetrate against that defense.
Second travel. And, you know, Weaver continues to do a nice job inside, closing everything up.
MC Young, A.K. Dothard will check back in as Chandler and Wood will have a seat over on the Wildcat bench. Not a lot of substitutions by the Bearcats.
No.
They play pretty well, 5. And maybe the 1 substitution is Gaines, but other than that, and we've got a kick on the pass attempt, so it'll stay Weaver basketball. You wonder if that will play a factor later in the ball game. White Plains goes a little deeper on the bench.
Yeah, it possibly could. And this young Weaver team, you know, getting tired and playing a lot of minutes on the floor.
And the ball stolen away. Lost as the penetration attempt that time by Cortez. And again, the Wildcats with good defense. Outside look for Shelby Wood, head fake. Back over to Hannah Barno. And back up to Burgess. Now back out to Wood. Drop it down baseline. MC Young shot is short. And the rebound underneath pulled down by the Bearcats. Once again, that's Thompson with the rebound. Handed off for Cortez over to the near side. Gaines with the 3 ball. That's an air ball, overshoots everything. Rebounded on the backside by Beck. Missed a shot, put back up, no good. Rebound finally cleared by MC Young as Weaver, though, with a couple of extra chances.
They've had a couple extra chances on the last 3 possessions. 2 offensive rebounds on that one, just couldn't get by the bucket.
Great catch there by Hannah Barno to save it, but then throws it away. And so another turnover by White Plains. And, well, they have really been out of sync for most of this second quarter.
May have took Weaver for granted, you know, jumped out to that 13-4 lead after the first quarter and kind of resting a little bit in the second quarter, and Weaver not backing down, really pushing the ball up the floor, playing good defense.
Inside pass, going for the steal was Dothard, didn't get it, so that left Tiana Perry wide open. She lays it in, and it's a 1-point lead for White Plains.
Took a gamble there, nobody there to help on the backside.
Shelby Wood, 3, yes! Finally drops through. So White Plains with an answer, and they put the lead back to 4.
2 big threes by Shelby.
And a near steal on this end by Wood. It'll stay Bearcat basketball.
Bring Harrison to try to help on the defensive rebound a little bit, Grady.
Yeah, I need to start being a little better on the boards, no question. Ball knocked away by Harris, saved into the hands of Emily Reed. She'll get it back out to Thompson. Now back over to Reed on the sideline. Barno all over her. MC Young knocks away the pass right back to Reed. And now Thompson will have it again. Tries to drip penetrate. Kick it off outside once again for Perry. And now back to Reed. Here's Cortez in the lane. Shot no good. Blocking foul. Going to go against the Wildcats. And that is on MC Young, the personal.
I don't think I've seen Weaver attempt but 2 or 3 outside shots this whole half. They've attacked every single time. If it's not a fast break, when they get it around the perimeter, they're going to the glass.
And the first free throw is good by Kalia Cortez. So back to a 3-point White Plains lead. Now Weaver will substitute. Hannah Roberts will check in the ball game. She will replace Rain Beck, who will have a seat.
Roberts, another sophomore. 1 of 6 on the team.
Second free throw, no good. And this time Jocelyn Harris pays dividends, gets the rebound for White Plains. And the Wildcats have it with 44 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Let's see if the Wildcats will look to hold, and not going to have that opportunity. A turnover, and Kalia Cortez with it, takes it coast to coast, lays it in. It's a 1-point game.
The freshman leading Weaver right now, keeping them in this game. Got 9 points.
MC Young with it. Put it on the floor. Back out to Barno. 20 seconds to go. Shot too strong. Chased down by Shelby Wood and the Wildcats. Shelby with 12 seconds. White Plains should hold here for the final shot. Cross court it to Barno. With 6 seconds. Tries to go baseline. It's going to be, nope, sideline. Stolen by Thompson, but she hits the sideline, and White Plains will have 2.8 seconds to get the shot away.
Crowd wanting a foul over there. And that was a case of Barno not realizing how much time's on the clock.
Yeah, she had a look that could have taken the 3, getting into her. She will take it now, and it's blocked. Good defense out on the outside. The block by Rain Beck, and that's how the second quarter will end. White Plains on top by 1 as we go to halftime on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
Every day is a great day to stop in a Samco Express Mart. You'll find plenty of snacks to choose from, and Samco has all your favorite drink brands, all nice and cold. You'll find those last-minute light grocery items you need, and a great variety of grab-and-go brands that's sure to cure any case of the munchies. There's lots of candy, mints, and gum, too. Make sure you fuel up before or after the game. With over 30 locations in the area, there's always one close by. Samco Express Mart.
Tom Young and all the attorneys of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington are some of the most experienced and respected attorneys in the area. Their firm specializes in personal injury, insurance fraud, workers' compensation, Social Security disability, real estate, and corporate law. The law firm of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington. Call them at 256-235-2240.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Oh, hey, you got one of those insurance apps too? You know how this thing works?
No, sorry. Not an app, it's my agent.
In this moment,
No, I'm fine, thanks.
it's good to know you have a trusted, independent auto owner's insurance agent who's there when you need them.
Great.
Man, I gotta get one of those.
Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people.
Calhoun Insurance in Oxford is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey guys, welcome to Top of the River. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We're where families come for fresh seafood, delicious steaks, and farm-raised catfish. There's great appetizers, our famous greens, cornbread, slaw, onions, and everybody loves our fried dill pickles. We also have private rooms, reservation seating, and handle large parties. And we now offer on-site catering.
Thank you for coming to Top of the River.
Open 7 days a week. Best catfish in the world.
Since 1848, our bank has witnessed inventions that have changed the world. Conveniences such as the refrigerator, the light bulb, and the airplane were all created during the early days of our bank. VHS tapes, DVDs, smartphones, all invented while we were First National Bank of Talladega. Our name may have changed, but we have a rich history. First Bank of Alabama. We're still first, and so are you.
Halftime here from Dearman Gymnasium on the campus of Weaver High School. The Wildcats clinging to that 1-point lead over the Weaver Bearcats here in girls action. It was an 11-point lead, but Weaver outscoring the White Plains Wildcats by 10 down the stretch in that second quarter. Grady Sapp, Jason Palmer with you. And really looked like White Plains was kind of cruised to a victory tonight. But and then once they kind of flipped the switch off, they couldn't seem to get it flipped back on.
Yeah, Weaver not backing down a bit. And, you know, these freshmen and sophomores that's playing for Weaver, they don't know any different. They're playing hard like their coach has taught them to. And, you know, looking at their record, one thing I thought of, coming into the season, you know, they're a young team. They're energetic, so they're going to start out on fire. But once the season starts taking its toll and you get into the grind of playing night after night on young players, it can take its toll on them. And that may be what Coach Ashley is seeing now, the Bearcats. But I think you was telling me before the game that they haven't played in several days. So yeah, they've had some rest.
It was the 10th. So they've had 5 days off, whereas White Plains, you know, played Friday, then last night, and now again tonight. So back-to-back games and 3 games in the last 5 days. So that's a lot of basketball.
And you jump out to a 13-4 lead. Okay, we can rest a little bit. We've got a big area game in Cleveland County coming up Friday night, so we're just going to cruise through this game. Well, not so fast, my friend. Weaver pushing the ball up the floor, playing good defense. You can tell Coach Ashley is a very good coach with this young team, and it's got them girls playing hard. And it's a close game right now, and it really shouldn't be this close.
No, you can tell White Plains, I think, is the better team, but Weaver is just no backup. They're hanging in there, as you said. They're scrapping and fighting. They're not taking outside shots. They're forcing the ball into paint every single time, so the looks they're getting are at close range.
If it wasn't for Shelby, she had 8 points in that second quarter. Nobody else scored for White Plains in that quarter at all. And so, and for Weaver, they've got 5 players in the scoring column. Cortez, what a player she is, just a freshman coming out here playing with the big girls and showing what she's got. She's got 9 points in the game so far.
And she has absolutely no fear. Got to be impressed with her.
No.
Doing a nice job for the Lady Bearcats. So a lot left to be decided in this one. It's a close one here at the half. We'll grab a timeout. We're back with more from Mike Dearman Gymnasium here at Weaver High School on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Anniston Storage is one of the area's finest household and commercial storage facilities. Fenced, well lit with security cameras, this multi-unit facility can meet all of your short or long-term storage needs. Anniston Storage is safely accessible 24 hours with an electric gate and keypad entry, each unit securely locked to protect your valuables. Sizes available are 10 by 10 up to 10 by 40 feet. We also offer outside storage for boats, campers, trailers, or motorhomes. Find everything you need at our website, AnnistonStorage.com. You can even reserve your unit and pay your bill. Anniston Storage, 3100 Red Morris Parkway in Anniston.
We build things that work the way you wish they would. Like a front-end loader you can detach from your seat. Or a mower deck you just drive over and cut through knee-deep grass no problem. Yep, we thought the same thing you did. That's why we build them this way. That's how we run. Nothing runs like a deer.
J.F. Morgan General Contractor in Anniston is one of the area's leading commercial builders. Whether it's a landmark restaurant, sports stadium and facilities, school or church project, large industrial sites, or community-oriented service facilities, look around and you'll see our work everywhere. From start to finish at J.F. Morgan General Contractor, trust is just one of the things we build well. Located at 1110 Jones Road in Anniston, J.F. Morgan General Contractor. Professional Apothecary has been the Talladega area's trusted hometown pharmacy for generations. We can meet all your prescription and insurance needs. Plus, you'll find all the basic over-the-counter medications. There's a full line of support hose, and don't forget to check out our Dollar Saver shelf. When it comes to medical supplies, Professional Apothecary has you covered. You'll find everything from mobility needs to home and portable oxygen, CPAP equipment and supplies, easy lift chairs, and a full line of Dr. Comfort shoes.
Merry Christmas from Professional Apothecary.
Just off the square in Talladega.
Since 1848, our bank has witnessed inventions that have changed the world. Conveniences such as the refrigerator, the light bulb, and the airplane were all created during the early days of our bank. VHS tapes, DVDs, smartphones, all invented while we were First National Bank of Talladega. Our name may have changed, but we have a rich history. First Bank of Alabama. We're still first, and so are you.
Every day is a great day to stop in a Samco Express Mart. You'll find plenty of snacks to choose from, and Samco has all your favorite drink brands, all nice and cold. You'll find those last-minute light grocery items you need, and a great variety of grab-and-go brands that's sure to cure any case of the munchies. There's lots of candy, mints, and gum, too. Make sure you fuel up before or after the game. With over 30 locations in the area, there's always one close by. Samco Express Mart.
We welcome you back here to Mike Dearman Coliseum on the campus of Weaver High School, or should I say gymnasium. Grady Sapp and Jason Palmer with you as final few seconds ticking off the halftime clock. I don't think we're going to have time to get a word with Coach Joy Watts. She's just now getting back on to the floor, so hopefully we'll be able to talk with Coach Watts after a win here in the second half.
Yeah, hopefully the Wildcats can pull it out. I'm sure she had a lot to talk about in that locker room at halftime, and most of it has to do with effort. You know, lack of effort there in the second half, or in the second quarter, being lackadaisical in your passes and hustling down the court, because in all honesty, Grady, this whole entire game, Weaver has beat us down the court.
Yeah, they really have. Been good defensively. There's been a lot of quick hands and a lot of turnovers forced by White Plains. And that's really kind of helped their cause a lot, because they've had a lot of looks, a lot of opportunities offensively, but they haven't been able to capitalize on that. So that's something they'll need to try to get a little better shot selection here in the second half and capitalize on what some of the things the defense has been able to provide. And White Plains will go to work offensively to start the third quarter. Shelby Wood will bring it up the floor for the Wildcats. Barno going to send it over to Burgess, down inside for Young, puts it on the floor, or Dothert, and she walks. And as you talked about a lot, putting it on the floor will get you in trouble down inside there.
Yeah, especially in the paint area there. You got to do one or two things. You either got to look to shoot or get it out quick, because and once you get it out, you've got to get out of the lane. Took too much time there to decide what you want to do.
Back with it to Cortez. She'll drop it down low. That's Thompson with it. She will pull it back out now, drop it off on the right side for Reed. Over to Beck. And Beck picks it up, drops it inside, and there's an up and down. That's going to be a travel as Perry goes up and down with the ball, and it'll be a turnover for the Bearcats. Well, I said it was a turnover for the Bearcats.
Wow, they called a jump ball there.
A jump ball?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she jumped with the ball. I guess that counts as a three-pointer.
I don't think that's the meaning of it.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, it must be on that call, right?
Yeah. They may have got that impression.
So Bearcat basketball once again outside. Here's a free ball and in, and Weaver leads this ball game for the first time since early in the third quarter, as first quarter, as Emily Reed knocks down the three.
She had all the time in the world to shoot, left wide open out there.
Corey Burgess shot will not fall. Hannah Barno will clear the rebound for White Plains, though. Gets it over to Young. Now back outside to Burgess. Now low for Dothert off the glass. No good. Draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot two now for White Plains. A chance to tie it back up.
Good pass by Burgess. She had a wide open shot there at the free throw line, but why not pass it inside to Dothert? She's closer. The more high percentage shot right there. Dothert took it right to the glass, got fouled. They have to hit the free throws.
Perry committed the personal for the Weaver Bearcats, number 5. Dothert with one more chance here. She can pull the Wildcats back within one. That one is short. Missed them both. Tipped around, though, and kept alive. MC Young did a nice job of keeping it alive, and now White Plains with it after Barno clears the rebound. Wildcats setting up the offense. Cross courts it to Barno. Back outside to Burgess. Over to Hannah Barno again. Now another cross court pass to Wood. Inside to Dothert. Back outside to Burgess. Moves with the basketball. Dish it off for Barno. Top of the key. That three is good. Hannah Barno with a big three for the Wildcats, and they go back on top.
Good patience that time by the Wildcat offense, finding the open man, Barnos, and when you want to shoot the ball, and she was wide open there at the top of the key.
Turnover on the other end by Weaver as the pass for Cortez misses the mark, and it'll be White Plains basketball now. A chance to extend that 1-point lead.
See if that shot by Barno will give this team a little confidence and get them going on a little run here.
Outside look for Wood. Shelby will kick it across to Barno. That's ill-advised pass stolen by Perry. Good defense on the other end by Corey Burgess with the strip as she goes up for the shot. Burgess fired back and has it knocked away by Thompson. And now here we come the other way. Back down the floor, inside to Reed. Misses the shot. Put back though is good. The follow down there by Thompson. And the Bearcats back on top by a point.
No need to hurry those passes there, especially on that fast break there by Burgess. Slow it down, run your offense.
Shelby Wood outside. That three is off the mark. Rebounded by the Bearcats, and we have a travel. The call on Rain Beck, so it'll belong to White Plains. And a sloppy start to this third quarter. Both teams really turning the ball over a lot. And some of those passes for White Plains really just forced, Jason, trying to make the impossible pass. And now the inbounds pass is knocked away. Corey Burgess chases it down, double team, fights through it, and there's a whole lot of contact and no foul, and now a jump ball.
Chandler just got flung to the floor there.
Yeah. Wow.
Coach Watts in a severe counseling section with Shelby Wood there. I think Shelby getting a little frustrated, and Coach Watts trying to calm her down.
Yeah. Talking to her quietly, and nice job there. Keep her head in the game. Cross courts it over for Chandler.
Look.
And the Dothert misses the shot. Put back is good, though. AK does a nice job following her own miss.
Good job there by Chandler looking inside as soon as she got the ball there.
Now here goes Thompson on the other end. Young will cut her off. Double teamed by Dothert. Gets it out to Beck. Kick it out for Reed. Now she'll move with the ball. And she's tackled in the lane and no foul called. And now the reach-in is called. No, timeout called by Weaver. And it'll be with the Bearcats trailing by 1. Wildcats basketball on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Tom Young and all the attorneys of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington are some of the most experienced and respected attorneys in the area. Their firm specializes in personal injury, insurance fraud, workers' compensation, social security disability, real estate, and corporate law. The law firm of Young, Wolstein, Jackson, and Whittington. Call them at 256-235-2240.
No representation is made that the quality of the legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
We are back here at Mike Dimon Gymnasium. Third quarter action presented by J.F. Morgan General Contractor, 1110 Jones Road in Anniston. You can call them up at 831-5284. J.F. Morgan General Contractor presenting third quarter action for White Plains basketball. On the other end, Weaver gets it in. They get the basket and they get the foul. Rain Beck to the line to try to complete the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Beck done a nice job receiving the pass up high, kept it up high rather than bring it down low to where somebody can knock it out of her hands, kept it up high and put the shot in.
And I have no idea who the foul was on. May have been Dothert. And makes the shot, so it's a two-point lead, and now nobody stays back. Now comes Shelby Wood back in the game. She'll take the inbounds pass from A.K. Dothert.
Biggest lead for Weaver right now in 2.
Now Corey Burgess to get a little counseling from Coach Watts here on the end of the bench. Now Shelby Wood over to Barno, inside to Young. And again, knocked out of her hands as she doesn't chin the ball inside. So tough with all the hands reaching if you lower the ball.
Yeah, well, certainly. And chance of getting it tied up. And you see a lot of jump balls in girls' game because they don't chin it and be strong with it.
So back the other way come the Bearcats. They lead by 2. Send it down to Gaines, who was checked back in the ball game. She had trouble catching it cleanly, and now it's out of bounds. It'll belong to Weaver, though, off the hands of White Plains.
Grady, being a former official, sometimes that jump ball is used rather than calling a foul.
Well, can understand that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, normally you have a lot of fouls.
Oh,
in the girls'
nice
game.
steal by Shelby Wood. Shelby's going to come coast to coast off the glass.
Oh, man.
Misses the layup. Rebounded by Thompson and the Bearcats. Goodness gracious. Now here is Cortez. Penetrates, drops it down low. Nice pass to Perry. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Get it back outside. Cortez with a shot that's short. Rebounded underneath by Carly Wood, and the Wildcats have it another time. Chance to tie or reclaim the lead. Bardo outside. Quick three. No. Rebounded though by Dother. Put back is no good. Gets it away from Thompson. Puts it back up. No good again. Back up by Bardo. No good. On the floor, White Plains has it. Outside Shelby Wood. She's fouled. As coming down was Rain Beck. Wrong place, wrong time that time for Beck.
Yeah.
And the personal foul will go against her, and it'll stop the clock. And we should be getting our media timeout here. We will. With 3:36 remaining, third quarter, Bearcats lead it by 2 on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Have you got the new car itch but don't want to take the plunge with a brand new car? How about getting the most car for the money at Avery Auto Sales? They have a large selection of cars with even some 2014s in the mix. And if you're worried about your credit, don't. They can help get you back on your credit feet with guaranteed approval. Check them out online at AveryAutoSales.net. Then when you see something you like, call them at 256-835-8897 for a test drive. Or just go by. Avery Auto Sales is located on Highway 78 East between Highway 78 and Snow Street in Oxford. That's Avery Auto Sales.
Step into the offices of J. Britt Middlebrook CPA, where you'll find professional one-on-one service for business and individual clients. In this ever-changing tax and economic climate, you can count on receiving the expert advice you need. J. Britt Middlebrook works hard to provide every client what they need to meet all deadlines. Tax season will be here soon. For all your accounting service needs, call or stop by at 1913 Berry Street in Oxford. That's J. Britt Middlebrook, CPA.
After the media timeout, White Plains on the short end of a 28-26 score. But the Wildcats will have the basketball after the foul. The last one whistled on Rain Beck. And Hannah Barno will do the honors. Get it in for Corey Burgess. And White Plains will go back to work, trying to tie this one back up or reclaim the lead.
Yeah, Beck kind of bailed the Wildcats out there. Missed 2 putbacks on that possession, 1 layup on the possession before.
Inside to Carly Wood. She is smothered in there, nothing doing. Now Shelby tries to penetrate, kick it back out for Burgess, get it back over to Shelby on the left wing. And now Shelby will work it back around top of the key inside. Nice pass to Dothert, outside to Barno. Open look, off. Front of the rim, no good. Rebounded underneath by Beck and the Bearcats. And the pass too far out in front of Perry. So a turnover for Weaver.
Weaver does a nice job getting out, running the floor, but a lot of those passes there are out of control passes. And that one just a little bit too hard. But Beck has shown a lot of intensity here in this second half, hasn't she?
Yeah, she really has. She's played hard, and really the foul, as I said, was just wrong place, wrong time.
Yep.
Just the way it bounced. Now inside Carly Wood, little jumper in the lane, no. And Dothert with the putback, that's too strong, tip back out. And still alive. Now Weaver will have it. Fire it back over to Cortez, and she'll bring it up the floor for the Bearcats. She'll take it all the way. Off the mark on the layup. Rebounded by Shelby Wood. White Plains coming back again. As nobody can buy a basket right now.
And we're missing from point-blank range, Grady. It's not like we're taking hard shots.
Carly Wood's shot is blocked by Thompson inside. Back the other way come the Bearcats. Here is Beck. Fire it down low for Perry. Hand it off. Beck with the shot, won't go. Rebounded by Shelby Wood. White Plains with it another time. And there's a lot of body contact and the foul committed by Thompson. So the shots are aplenty, the fouls are aplenty, the points are not.
Nope. Only 5 points in the quarter. We got 2 minutes to go for the Wildcats. And Weaver, however, has 8 points. Outscored us 16-8 in that second quarter, Grady. That was a big quarter for Weaver.
Yeah, it was. They really made this a ball game, and now the Bearcats have led throughout most of this third quarter. Barno inside to Jocelyn Harris off the bottom of the glass. No good. Shelby Wood somehow or other sneaks through there and keeps that alive. Good job by Shelby. Barno outside, hit on the hand as she shoots. No foul. Cortez got her on the arm, but no foul there. Beck the other way. A little short jumper is going to roll in. The Bearcats, their largest lead of the ball game.
Beck once again pushing the ball up the floor. This time keeps it herself. Hits a layup.
Wood dropping it down inside. Dothert kick it out to Barno. We'll try again. Just way off the mark. Jocelyn Harris with the rebound. Put back is good. Finally a basket for the Wildcats.
Finally, after about 5 minutes of play, we get a bucket.
Now here is Beck. Oh, no look pass, but that time the no look was Perry who wasn't looking for it. So back the other way comes White Plains. Another opportunity to tie for the Wildcats. Short shot by Burgess will not go. Dothert fights for the rebound, couldn't get it, and recovered by Weaver, but they throw it away. Shelby Wood with the steal, and she'll pull it back. White Plains will reset with 1:05 here in the quarter.
I'd like to see us have a good possession here and get a good shot off.
Oh, nice
Yes.
pass, and there's a good shot you're asking for. Harris will lay it in. We're tied at 30.
We play tough defense here. Get the ball back. We'll have time to go up before we go into the fourth quarter.
Weaver with it. Cortez walked.
Good defense.
Very good defense.
Double teamed her when she come around, forcing her to turn it over.
She wasn't ready for it. Created the turnover, and White Plains with 44 seconds could hold for the final shot and perhaps lead this thing after 3. And the struggle that it's been, that would be an accomplishment at this point.
Most certainly.
So Shelby Wood will walk it back up the floor another time for White Plains, taking her time. They're in no hurry right now. Barno looking inside for Harris. Muscles her way down, knocked away, saved by Burgess, and Dothert will get it. Kick it back outside. Shelby Wood, time for the three. Good!
Yes!
Big shot for Shelby Wood.
Hey, hats off to Burgess right there, hustling on the baseline, saving that play, and Shelby been knocking down the threes. That's her third three of the game.
She has a steal on the other end. It'll be a jump ball, however.
Still battling.
And that possession will belong to White Plains, so they will have it with 13 seconds. And Corey Burgess got a little aggravated on that jump ball.
You told me about her. It's about
Dynamite comes in small packages.
That's
sometimes.
it. Was it last night had a player that was shorter than her on the floor, and we got a kick out of that?
Yeah.
Don't see that too many
Not
times.
very often. Here is A.K. Dothert. Good look inside.
Yes.
Gets it to drop. And it's a 5-point White Plains lead. So they close the quarter strong. Weaver going to get one final shot off at the buzzer. Shorts by Emily Reed at the end of 3. White Plains up by 5 on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Oops, had a fender bender? Have them tow it or take it yourself to Wesley's Paint and Body. Baker Reynolds and his guys have been this area's go-to team for quality automotive body repair and paint work for years. All makes and models, foreign or domestic. They take them crashed and make them look like new. And with Wesley's larger new facility, including 2 full-size paint booths, they can get you fixed up fast. Always free estimates, best price on repair work, insurance claims welcomed, and service with a smile. That's Wesley's Paint and Body, Highway 78 East in Anniston.
Welcome to Calhoun County, Alabama, your natural attraction. We have invigorating outdoor activities, amazing cultural sites, mouth-watering food, and southern hospitality, all wrapped into one amazing vacation destination. Whether you're looking for a relaxing overnight getaway or for a one-of-a-kind escapade, Calhoun County boasts an incredible selection of outdoor recreational opportunities. Calhoun County is the natural attraction, centrally located between Atlanta and Birmingham, with plenty of fun and memories waiting to be made. Come to Calhoun County, Alabama, a natural attraction.
We are back, just about set for fourth quarter action from here at Weaver. The Wildcats, a strong run, a 5-0 run to close out that third quarter. A big three-point basket by Shelby Wood, and then A.K. Dothert with a nice look inside. And the Wildcats down by 4, outscore them 9-0 at the end of the third quarter to take a 5-point lead. Weaver starts out. Shot is missed by Reed and rebounded by Shelby Wood.
Took them a while to get woke up, but once they did, the Wildcats really poured it on. Like you said, 9-0 run. Outscored Weaver 14-10 in that quarter.
Burgess will take down the errant shot. Now Dothert going to go baseline, gets inside, and
Yes.
draws the foul. Good move by A.K. Dothert.
Love seeing that. And like I said, I think that switch turned on last night after about the third quarter, really starting to attack the basket. She's looking to score now, and I really like to see that.
Yeah, that's That's nice to have somebody really try to take it inside, something we need to see out of this team.
Not as smooth as you like it to see, but she's making it work, and she can start hitting some of these free throws. That one was ugly there, but
yeah, just short on those tonight.
Yeah.
She shoots that high rainbow shot, as you can see. By the way, of course, fourth quarter coverage presented by Tom and Krista Young each and every night here on the Friday Night Network. Second free throw is in there.
you like to see her come back and make that. Learn from your mistake, why you missed that first one.
So here is Beck, gets free, got a nice fast break opportunity. Didn't take the pass cleanly though. And so White Plains able to stave that off. Now Beck will move with it, loses the ball. It's on the floor, and it's picked up and taken away by the Wildcats. Good job by Hannah Bardo. Shelby Wood, pass tipped and out of bounds off of Weaver. So it'll stay White Plains basketball. Had a good look down low for Bardo, for Dofford, but it just was tipped away. Good defense by the Bearcats. Lob it in for Dofford. Bounce it back outside for Burgess and give it to Shelby Wood. Reset the offense.
Move. Somebody's got to move. There you go.
Here's Burgess. Another look outside for Shelby. Wood goes to the floor. And that's a foul going to be whistled on Tiana Perry.
Be her third foul.
So White Plains will maintain possession. Non-shooting foul. Lob it in for Dothard. Free throw line, drives, kick it outside for Bardo. Now back up top side for Shelby Wood. Good ball movement right now by the Wildcats, showing patience. Dothard's got it right through the defense, draws the foul.
Good job attacking.
Yeah. Well, it's like the last 2 minutes of the third quarter and then continuing in the fourth. It's just a different looking team offensively right now.
And we didn't have a timeout, and don't know what happened. I think the girls just decided they wanted to start playing.
And there goes Shelby Wood, gets an inside look, doesn't go. Dothard with the putback, doesn't count. And she traveled before the shot. But she had the rebound. Good job again.
Man, she's had a heck of a game, Dothard has. The best game I've seen her play all year.
Reed gets it down to Perry. Stripped away Shelby Wood. What a play. Back the other way comes Shelby, and now they'll slow it down as Weaver does a good job getting back on defense. You know, for the longest, they were just settling for that three-point shot outside, trying to go in. Now, this time the ball is tied up, and I believe that will belong to Weaver on the alternate possession, but now not settling for that outside shot.
If you had to sell Shelby Wood's hands to probably an NBA player or a baseball player's, I wonder how much they'd be worth.
A lot. There's a three outside for Shelby, doesn't go, but Hannah Bardo clears the rebound for White Plains.
Such quick hands and knows how to get in there without fouling.
Absolutely. Here's Barno. Back out to Shelby. And White Plains has basically had the basketball the entire 2 minutes of this fourth quarter. Weaver just with a one look. Otherwise, it's been White Plains moving it around and getting rebounds. And fouls on Weaver. Missed shot outside that time. Bearcats will get the rebound. Emily Reed get it ahead to Cortez. Runs over Shelby Wood, but a blocking call on Shelby. Good call there by the official.
Yeah. Didn't get position there, trying to play catch up. Draws a foul, and I believe that's 2 on Shelby. They called it on the shot, but the foul happened
before the shot.
Wow.
On the drive.
Okay.
Okay. That's the official in you coming out.
Yeah. Scratching my head. I'm doing a full head rub on that one.
It's a gentle head rub, though.
Yeah.
Shot up and no good by Kalia Cortez. So the lead stays 6 for White Plains as we are under 6 to go now. 5:53 remaining in the ball game. Second free throw is in there. Well, it's a 5-point game for the Wildcats. Get it in now for Hannah Barno. Pressure by Weaver. Going to try to trap it, and that's going to create a turnover. And it does, so Weaver will get the ball right back. Good defense. They came out in that little half-court trap, and that gave the Wildcats trouble that time.
Weaver only scored 1 point this quarter. 3 minutes, almost 3.5 minutes of play.
Inside look, good feed inside, and a good shot by Rain Beck. And just like that, the lead is 3.
Full court pressure now off the made basket.
And Shelby Wood will beat that easily, take it down. Oh, nice no-look pass to Burgess. And she travels. Good defense on that. Hollister shuffled the feet and creates the turnover.
Burgess decides she's amongst the trees there and wanted to take it back outside, but move before put the ball on the floor.
So Weaver could tie it this trip down. They trail by 3. It's a one-possession game. Oh, great pass over and laying it up and in on the other end for the Bearcats is Skylar Watson. And it's a one-point game again, a 5-0 run here to start, or a 5-0 run since White Plains had the 1 point early in the fourth quarter. And need a good offensive look. That's not going to do it. Pass stolen. This is Thompson. She will go all the way. Off the glass, Weaver leads it by a point, and a timeout taken by Coach Watts and the Wildcats. They're down by 1. It's Wildcats basketball on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
The Calhoun County Commission, made up of J.D. Hess, Tim Hodges, Fred Wilson, Don Hudson, and Lee Patterson, ask you to take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. With our beautiful parks, neighborhoods, recreational facilities, historic sites, and museums, our citizens enjoy a high quality of life and strongly supports the arts. If you're considering expanding or starting a new business, take a look at what Calhoun County has to offer. You'll be glad you did.
When you wait forever for the cable guy, you get bored. When you get bored, you start staring out windows. When you start staring out windows, you see things you shouldn't see. When you see things you shouldn't see, you need to vanish. When you need to vanish, you fake your own death. When you fake your own death, you dye your eyebrows. And when you dye your eyebrows, you attend your own funeral as a guy named Phil Shifley. Don't attend your own funeral as a guy named Phil Shifley. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV.
Call Customer First Satellite in Oxford.
4:56 remaining, a 1-point lead now for the home squad as Weaver has come roaring back from a 6-point deficit to start this quarter, and White Plains finds themselves on the short end of the score another time, Jason.
Yeah, not scoring only 1 point in the fourth quarter. Getting outscored 7-1 right now. Full court pressure once again by Weaver. Almost, yes. My goodness.
Coverage provided here in the fourth quarter, presented by Tom and Krista Young here on FNN, the Friday Night Network. And White Plains has it another time. And that's out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on the Bearcats, so White Plains will get it. And got to figure out a way to solve this half-court trap.
Yeah, on the press here, Harris needs to come on back. She's not a very good ball handler right now. Get her on down the floor and get her set up inside.
Another ill-advised pass on the inside results in a turnover as Cortez rifles it down. Perry's shot is blocked in there by Harris. Good job, Jocelyn Harris getting back. Now back outside to Thompson. Thompson will bounce it outside for Cortez. She'll top of the key. Here is Reed. That shot is no good. Rebounded by Corey Burgess. And there's the shoulder bump, and the foul going to be called on Cortez. And that's actually a good call. She knew she was doing that. It wasn't incidental. She intended to do that.
That was a second bump down the floor.
Yep. So I like the call. You could normally say, well, they just bumped shoulders. How's that a foul? But you could see her, and there was intent there. That's what the official called.
Yeah, and impeding her from advancing, and that's why it was called there. And so Burgess will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. And how important are these free throws?
Extremely. Extremely important. First one is up and no good. So no bonus, but Barno takes it away, and now we get a whistle.
Ooh. Official from the far side calls a rotten.
And the official right here on the play doesn't whistle that. I never understand that.
Full head rub.
Yep. I'm gonna give one there myself. Yeah. There's a steal by Shelby Wood. Nice
Keeps a dribble.
Somehow. Wow. Over cross, wide open look for Dothert is good.
Wow. What can you say about Shelby?
A lot of superlatives, and not enough. Reed erect that Beck takes it all the way. She will lay it in over Carly Wood. Good job of body control. And Weaver back up by a point. Shelby Wood going to bring it back up the floor for White Plains. Beats that press. Over to Bardo. Give it back outside to Shelby Wood. Here's Burgess looking for Wood. Carly Wood inside, not there. Comes back outside for Barno. Dothert got position. Over the defense, won't go. Tipped back out by Carly Wood and tied up. It'll belong to the Weaver Bearcats. And it's Weaver basketball. So on the alternate possession, now we'll have the media timeout with 3:25 remaining. Weaver leads it by a point on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
Hey guys, welcome to Top of the River. Family owned and operated for over 30 years. We're where families come for fresh seafood, delicious steaks, and farm-raised catfish. There's great appetizers, our famous greens, cornbread, slaw, onions, and everybody loves our fried dill pickles. We also have private rooms, reservation seating, and handle large parties. And we now offer on-site catering.
Thank you for coming to Top of the River.
Open 7 days a week. Best catfish in the world.
Anniston Storage is one of the area's finest household and commercial storage facilities. Fenced, well lit with security cameras, this multi-unit facility can meet all of your short or long-term storage needs. Anniston Storage is safely accessible 24 hours with an electric gate and keypad entry, each unit securely locked to protect your valuables. Sizes available are 10 by 10 up to 10 by 40 feet. We also offer outside storage for boats, campers, trailers, or motorhomes. Find everything you need at our website, AnistonStorage.com. You can even reserve your unit and pay your bill. Anniston Storage, 3100 Red Morris Parkway in Anniston.
Out of the media, well, actually, the media timeout combined with a Weaver timeout. Bearcats will have it. Leading by a point. Full court pressure by White Plains. And they'll get it ahead. There is Beck with it. She'll feed it down low for Reed. Reed, quick turnaround, knocks it in. Big shot by Emily Reed.
Look what I found.
Yeah. And they lead by 3 now, do the Bearcats over White Plains. Here's Carly Wood down inside, over to Dothert, knocked away. Carly Wood will make the steal back. Shelby Wood comes baseline, take it all the way, shot won't go. Rebounded by Carly Wood.
Wow.
Goes up and in.
Clearing people out as she goes.
Wow. Rough basketball game. Now Carly Wood, and White Plains will have it down by.
Grady, that's Carly's first bucket in 2 games.
Good to see her get it. Couldn't have come at a better time. Inside look for Carly Wood. Ball is kicked by Weaver. That'll bail White Plains out again.
What did we say about that bounce pass in the lane?
Yeah, you can't do that. Carly Wood will touch it, hand it right back to Shelby. Outside look, 3 is open, short. Rebounded by Rain Beck, and the Bearcats have it again. A 1-point lead. Beck's going to push it up the floor, now cut off, hand it off outside. And that'll be Cortez over Carly Wood, and the block called on Carly. And Coach Watts just shakes her head.
Yeah.
I thought
it was close.
It was close.
It was close. Could have went either way.
Could have gone either way. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't.
Yep.
So big free throws right now for Kalia Cortez. With the Bearcats up by 1. Misses the first. So one more coming up. And she missed them both. The second one was
Didn't
a
hit
bad
the rim,
miss.
yep. It's got to hit the rim for it to be put back in play. If I could give a word of advice to Cortez there on the free throw, her feet were too close together there. Didn't have a good base. Therefore, it alters her shot.
Shelby Wood working against that pressure.
Wow.
Goes around Perry. Oh, ball tipped away. And again, pass trying to force a pass, and the other way goes Weaver. Ball knocked away off of Weaver, though. White Plains will have it. 2:04 to go. 1-point basketball game. You almost think it's going to come down to who can't give it away.
Right. Playing out of control right now, and there should be a blocking foul.
It is. Tiana Perry will commit it.
Go back to the free throw line.
And as you mentioned a moment ago, how big are these?
Huge. And that was at the 4-minute mark, Grady, when we got in the bonus. And I don't know if we've hit a free throw yet. I think we've hit one in the 4th quarter.
Need to hit a couple right here, the Shelby Wood, and that's where I'd want at the line. Shelby knocks it down.
Shelby's got 16 in the game after only scoring 2 last night against the Bulldogs.
Second free throw is short. A.J. Dothert had it, knocked out of bounds, so it'll belong to Weaver. We're tied at 41 with 1:59 to go in this basketball game. My goodness. Coming down to quite a finish here.
Started out at 13-4 after the first quarter, and ever since then, it's been back and forth the whole way.
Weaver has it knocked away. Steal by White Plains and a foul on Weaver.
Barno will go to the line. Good free throw shooter.
Yeah, Hannah is does tend to be a very good free throw shooter, and we need him right now. I don't know that there's going to be a lot more points scored. Of course, I say that if White Plains reeled off 5 in a row to close the third. Be a good time to do that right now.
Start with these 2 free throws.
Yes, sir. Hannah sets herself. Short, does not get the roll. Weaver will get the rebound. That's Thompson. But right to Shelby Wood, puts it up and in. Another near steal by Shelby. Cortez has it, though. She'll go the other way with it, loses it through the legs of White Plains. It'll belong to, I believe, the Wildcats, and it will.
It's like you said earlier, Grady. Whoever wins this game is going to be the one that don't give it away.
And I'm not sure who that's going to be. Still very much in doubt. White Plains has it. Shelby Wood gains control of it. She's going to be triple teamed over here. Somebody needs to help her. There's Carrie Burgess getting across the midcourt. She does. Ryan Chandler with it. No need to rush, girls.
No, got a 2-point game. Yes.
You lead it. Burn the clock right now. Make them come out and play and make Weaver foul. They will eventually have to.
You need the ball in Barno and Shelby's hands right now.
Yeah. A.K. Dothert has it. In the lane, good look. Too strong. Tipped away. Shelby Wood, oh, she cannot save it. Beck does a good job of using the body to give her no way to regain her balance, and Weaver will have it. Down by 2 with 58.9 to go.
Still like to see us use a little bit more of that clock there on that possession.
Though she did have a good open look. I'll give her that. Yep. Oh, outside look. Here's Reed. 3 is good. Man. Wow. What a big shot by Emily Reed. And the Bearcats with a 1-point lead. And a timeout taken on the floor. 47 seconds to go. Wildcats trail by a point here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.
We build things that work the way you wish they would. Like a front-end loader you can detach from your seat. Or a mower deck you just drive over and cut through knee-deep grass no problem. Yep, we thought the same thing you did. That's why we build them this way. That's how we run. Nothing runs like a deer.
J.F. Morgan General Contractor in Anniston is one of the area's leading commercial builders. Whether it's a landmark restaurant, sports stadium and facilities, school or church project, large industrial sites, or community-oriented service facilities, look around and you'll see our work everywhere. From start to finish at J.F. Morgan General Contractor, trust is just one of the things we build well. Located at 1110 Jones Road in Anniston, J.F. Morgan General Contractor.
Final 47 seconds. White Plains trails by a point. They will have the basketball out of that timeout. And the Wildcats have got to get a good look this time down. And really, Jason, you kind of want to get a shot off pretty early here so you have some time left. But you want a good look. Inside, a lot of body contact taken away and off the hands. It'll belong to White Plains. Wow, that's a fortunate
we got a good look right here, and I think got away with one here.
Let's take the break and go on.
Yep.
Got to get a better entry pass in there. Barno with a 3, no. Long rebound, Ryan Chandler will get it back to Shelby Wood. Got time to get a good shot. Inside off the hands of Barno, off the hands of Weaver. So it is still White Plains basketball. 25.2 seconds to go in the ball game. My goodness.
Here we go. That was a big rebound by Chandler on that last shot.
Tipped out. And it's off of White Plains, so Weaver basketball.
Wow. You'll get an extra brownie next time we're at the Plains for saving that monitor there.
Yeah.
Almost traveled with it.
Yeah, and they get the foul quickly. That's on Ryan Chandler. Should be a 1-and-1 for Rain Beck. Nope, still not in the 1-and-1. I have no idea how many fouls Weaver has. Because, again, we don't post them on the scoreboard here. Thompson will inbound it. White Plains needs a steal or a foul in a hurry.
I've got 4 in my book, Grady.
Oh, over the defense. Wayne Beck going to go off the mark. No good. Gets a rebound and falls. And now it'll be 2 shots coming up for Wayne Beck with 14.8 to go. White Plains will still have an opportunity, though.
And Beck's got 9 points in this quarter. The officials are getting together.
Talking with Coach Gary Atchley down there.
Like to know what who the foul was on.
I would as well. Looks like we've got a timeout on the floor. It's only a 30-second timeout, so let's keep it right here as we'll go back with some recorded free throws coming up here for Wayne Beck. Still 14.8 seconds remaining, so if she only makes one of them, you still got a chance to win with a 3-ball. She makes them both, you still got a chance to tie.
That's it, and got to box out on the rebound. You cannot afford off a missed free throw for them to get the offensive rebound.
Right.
Got to box out and get it, and use a timeout if you need to. Set up a play, get the ball down the floor.
And, you know, the Wildcats, boy, they need this one, Jason. I mean, they need to win one like this. It would really, I think, go a long way in learning how to close a ball game.
Yeah, definitely. Really come out on fire, and it's been a struggle for them the whole way.
And that is called a non-shooting foul. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, that's tough because she was on shot and the player was on the ground.
So they get it in. Reed almost shot the 3. An immediate foul. But I'm not sure she's who you want shooting the free throw shots if you're White Plains.
She's been shooting good from outside all night. She's hit 2 threes. Got 12 points in the game.
And it's still not in the bonus. 12 seconds remaining. Get it right back into Beck. She's fouled by Shelby Wood. And it's still not in the bonus.
Wow. It's good for the Wildcats. Maybe get a turnover right here.
Foul quickly by Shelby Wood. Wayne Beck. Is that going to be the bonus?
I believe it is.
So Beck will have to hit the front end of the 1-and-1.
And that's 5 on Shelby. That's the last one that you needed to make that foul. It'd been good to send a substitution in there, Grady, for her to pick up those fouls.
Yeah, that would have been what you needed to do there.
Yep.
So your best ball handler is out of the game. You've got 10 seconds left to get it up the floor, and we'll see what happens here on the free throw. 1-and-1. Beck looks nervous, and she's off the mark. Rebounded by A.K. Dothert. Hand it to Corey Burgess. You've got 6 seconds. 5 seconds. Burgess with it.
Get it to Barno. Take it.
Gotta shoot.
Go.
Gotta shoot.
Gotta shoot it. You gotta shoot the ball.
My goodness.
You gotta shoot the ball. You gotta know how much time's on the clock. Got to know that your best ball handler is out of the game. You're the next one. They want the ball in your hands. You've got to look to score. And just lost her head there at the end of the game.
Yeah, that's just a bad loss.
Yeah.
That's a bad loss.
And we still had a timeout too, Grady.
So that's going to wrap it up for girls action from here at Weaver. The Wildcats drop a heartbreaker, 44-43 to the Lady Bearcats. Boys action coming up here on FNN, the Friday Night Network.